What is going on, you brothers? It's your dude, Mr. International Passport, here again for yet another classic video. First and foremost, please press that like button. Likes are very important for the channel, so YouTube can promote this video to other brothers who need this intel. And of course, please make sure you comment and join the Patreon too. And of course, please support the channel via the PayPal. That'd be greatly appreciated. Let's get into it. So in this video, brothers, I will be discussing a number of things you should know before visiting and moving to Panama or coming here as a tourist. So the first point is when to visit Panama. So Panama has two seasons. They call it the dry season or the wet season. The dry season lasts from December to around April, May. And anything outside of that is a wet season where it rains quite a lot. And especially in the Central America regions, when it rains, it pours. So for me personally, if you're someone that enjoys the sun, enjoys cool breezes, and enjoys being in a dry climate, you want to make sure you come within the December to May region where it's very hot. The women are out, the wind is great, the whole vibe is great. So please bear that in mind. Anything outside of December, April, May is the wet season. And even though it's wet, the weather is still pretty nice. It's still kind of hot, but it'll be raining quite a lot. And I'm sure if you're a tourist, you don't want to be in a country where you're there for a week or two and it pours every day. You want to explore the country. So make note that December to May is, in my opinion, the best time to come to Panama, and they call that the dry season in Panama. The next point to be aware of, brothers, is the cost of living in Panama. I think that's very important. How much does the average things cost? Is Panama expensive? Is it cheap, or is it in the middle? Now, I can't give a definite answer here, but I will say that the cost of living here is dependent on how you want to live. If you want to live the high life, the classy life, that will obviously be expensive. If you want to live a normal life here and spend money on average food, normal food, but still tasty, it can be quite cheap, right? The food here is borderline expensive, very expensive, or cheap or reasonable. And that's what I love about Panama, is that you have a diverse range of foods and it goes from being cheap to very expensive. So obviously, brothers, the high class restaurants, they are more expensive, but the normal restaurants, the normal shops is pretty cheap. Okay, so I would say an average American salary, okay, which I believe it's $2,500, around that, or $2,000, it goes very far in Panama, okay, because the average Panamanian earns less than $2,000, way less, okay, and they still survive here. Some live great lives with the salaries they make. So cost of living isn't too expensive, isn't too cheap. You can definitely get by with your American salary. There will be things that are more expensive and things that are very cheap. It just depends on the type of life you want to live. If you want to live a high class life, and that will obviously take more money out your pocket. But to sum up this point, your American salary and your dollars will go far in Panama. So it ranges from being very cheap to being very expensive to being reasonable, and you can definitely live a great life on your American salary. The cost of living here is great, depending on how you live, so you should have no problems getting by easily with what you bring over here to Panama City. Now, what to wear? So if you're coming in the dry season, which is from December to April, May, I strongly recommend you bring a lot of shirts and shorts. There have been situations where I've had to wear two different shirts on the same day because I got so sweaty, went back to my hotel, changed to a different shirt, and went out again. So because it's the dry season and that climate is very hot and humid, you want to make sure you bring a lot of shorts and shirts, okay? Normal hot weather attire. Trousers, jeans gets very uncomfortable. You'll be sweating. you unable to move well if you're wearing jeans in a very hot climate. So please bear that in mind. If you're a trousers person, if you're a jeans person, I think in America you call it pants. If you wear a lot of pants, not the place in Panama. Shorts, shirts will get you by, and is the preferred attire in my opinion in Panama. So please bear that in mind before coming to Panama. The next point I want to discuss is currency. Panamanian currency is dollars and the balboa. So dollars meaning American dollars, that is the official currency in Panama. They also have another currency called the balboa, which shocked me, and I had no idea that was the case. But I'm in Panama right now. So the balboa is also linked to the dollars, okay? And they share the same value in Panama. So the dollars and the balboa share the same value in Panama. The balboa, what's different about that is a bunch of coins. So dollars is the paper, physical paper, okay, the notes as you call it in the UK, and the balboa is metal coins, okay. So they may give you 15 cents, 20 cents. That'll be in coins. It won't be in dollar coins. It will be in balboa, okay? That's what I've seen so far. So 2 currencies, dollars and the balboa, okay? So when you come to Panama City, you want to make sure that you already have your American dollars in place. So if you're American, simply go into an ATM in your country in America and bringing it over here to Panama is sufficient. I think customs only allows you to bring a certain amount of money from outside the country to inside. I think it's $5,000, $4,000, but that I don't know. So if you can do your research on that, brothers. UK is different, America is different as well, okay? So if you don't bring money from the US, your dollars, to Panama, you can simply take money out the ATM, okay? And that's also preferable as well. So there are currency conversions here in the airports, but that's going to be slightly more expensive, or you can find a currency shop. But bear in mind that when you go to these currency shops, you need to know Spanish to communicate with the shop teller. If you don't know Spanish, it'll be very hard to understand what he wants from you and you want from him, okay? So if you're limited in the language of Spanish, please make sure that you either take money out the ATM, go to the airports for currency conversion, okay? But that might be slightly more expensive, but they speak English at least, or bring your American dollars from America to Panama, okay? Another point that you need to know before coming to Panama is the charging port difference. So in the UK, we use a completely different charging port to charge our laptops, charge our phone, etc, etc. In Panama it is completely different and separate. So I would advise you to buy the Panamanian charging port in your home country, then bring it over here. Buying it in Panama will be expensive, okay? If you're American, if you're from the USA, Canada, I believe you use the same charging ports as what we see here in Panama. So you should be okay. But if you're from Australia, the UK, or any other country that watches my channel, please make sure you get the correct charging ports. Buy it in your country, bring it over from your country to Panama, so you won't pay a lot of money buying it in Panama, and you should be good. So to summarize that, Panama uses a different charging port in Panama. The whole of Central America does. If you're not from the Americas region, please get your charging port in your home country and bring it over to Panama City. Another point to consider before visiting Panama is the safety. So it is very safe here in Panama. You don't need to go the extra mile in being really safe. It's a very safe country. I have felt safe in the day and nighttime. I went out really late, really early in the afternoon, and I feel very, very, very safe, okay? So please bear those points in mind before coming to Panama City. Panama, These are things that I'm seeing here in Panama, what I researched as well before coming to Panama, and I thought I'd share with you brothers to make sure you have the best experience in Panama City, Panama. I'm International Passport. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, please comment, please hit the PayPal in the comment section below or the description box. Make sure you share this video around, and of course make sure you cop the merch as well, and join the Patreon for more intel on foreign women, IT consultations, financial intel as well, and a whole bunch of other information that's beneficial for you in this passport space. Speak to you brothers soon. Take it easy brothers. Thank you very much.